What is going on, everybody? My name is AJ, and we are here playing Dragon Age Inquisition yet again. Let's see. We just finished finding Warden Logain in the last episode, and we cleared. Oh, what is that place called? I already forgot. Crestwood. We finished that location. Apparently, I still haven't found a landmark, but we did fight a dragon, so it's fine. Have Cullen, Lily. Oh yeah, that's right. We're starting this episode off with a thrilling 4-hour investigation into the war table. No, I'm joking.
I went to Warden Logain to give my respects. He knew me. He even remembered my name. Best commander this world will ever know.
Hey, look, man. He pulled his men from the field of battle so that the Grey Warden, Duncan, would die and the king would get murdered. Okay? He's not that great of a person.
I asked Mother Giselle, and she said you're wrong.
Sorry if you guys did not play the first one. Spoiler alert. It was real bad. Okay, we're gonna start out here. Got a lot of missions to. I might as well pull up the war table information. War table. War table. Where did I keep that? Okay, time to start reading.
What we discussed earlier, Ambassador.
I found the money. The
Gather
Inquisition will
herbs.
compensate the
What's
families
this?
of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
I'm assuming it's literally just getting herbs in the region. Gathering herbs or herbs. So it takes 15 minutes for Josephine and Leliana and 12 for Cullen. And the rewards are, guess what? Herbs. Ooh, Royal Elf Fruit times 6 for Leliana. Dang.
Inquisitor.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just one of those.
Let us begin.
Okay, escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Okay, let's look at that. That one's going to actually be something. Okay, this is just for Leliana, but it is 30 minutes for her to do it.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, the tunnels are complete and our agents slip in and out of Brannock like shadows. The workmen who are digging out the caves discovered some old dwarven items. There as well mundane things such as pots and furniture, but they brought a fair price among some collectors. Oh, that's why I got some gold. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, find Crestwood's mayor. 20 minutes for Josephine and Leliana, 16 for Cullen. All the visors get 44 to 65 gold, and Mayor Gregory Diedrich becomes available for judgment at Skyhold. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything crazy. So I guess do what you feel is right. We already have soldiers on the road in that area. They'll hunt down the mayor. Yeah, I'll do that.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Crestwood resources. This is going to be just someone gathering resources. So Obsidian is the one we get. What does Josephine get? Should always start with Josephine. She gets both.
Inquisitor.
I guess I've never explained that, but Josephine gets both. It gets a little bit of both the herbs or plants of the region and the metal resources. And then Leliana gets up to 6 of the plant, and Cullen gets 6 of the other item of metal or ore or whatever. To serve any master. Oh, this is only Josephine. I want to see what this is real quick. See how long it takes her. It takes 38 minutes and 24 seconds. And rewards. Gather coin yields more gold after completion of this operation, and a gold necklace or the sigil of lyrium with the Trespasser DLC. Okay. Cool. So now we'll get more gold from just the gathered gold. I guess.
At your service.
It's hard to really know. Expose the double agent. That's why I said this is going to be Leliana only, but let's see how long this would take. Typically, for her, again, I am cheating. Takes Leliana 20 minutes for this. An unknown traitor is lurking in Leliana's closest circle of spies, and she must set a subtle trap to catch the double agent. The planning will take considerable patience, but the Inquisition must purge this enemy spy from its ranks. We must move carefully. This traitor is a master of the craft to escape my detection for so long.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Report in Cullen's hands. Or hand. Okay. Let's see what this is. A patrol. It's probably going to be under P, would be my guess, because they don't count A as a word. It will take Cullen exactly an hour and 36 minutes for this. Speak with Sutherland again in the tavern to initiate the next operation, outfitting the crew. Okay.
Inquisitor.
The Sutherland lad and his small crew have reported in. Only minor trouble as expected. Nevertheless, they have increased our presence. They seem useful freelancers. Good. Good old Sutherland. Locate missing seekers. Let's do this. Because I wanted to do this for my girlfriend, you know. Okay, let's see. Locate. Okay, so it's an hour for Josephine, 48 minutes for Leliana, and Cullen, obviously not available. 30 influence, unlocks, codex, and then Cassandra approves. Let me see. It looks like both advisors get the same result. Well, obviously I'm going to pick Leliana. She seems better for this. Let's read this one, though. The envoy demon at Theronval Redoubt was impersonating the Lord Seeker, but the man himself or his body was never found. Cassandra believes Corypheus did something with him and the other Seekers, as none of her order numbered among the corrupted Templars. Assuming they left a trail, it might be possible to discover what happened. The Seekers have many secret hideaways, according to Cassandra. These would be the first places agents should search. Let's try it. For a time, finding the missing Seekers seemed to be impossible. Early indications pointed to these men and women heading one at a time into Ferelden. But here their trail went cold. A chance rumor regarding Ban Loren, a Ferelden nobleman who had not been heard from for months, led Inquisition agents to investigate Caer Oswin, as they too went silent. These events are connected, and it seems this is where the missing Seekers will be found. Wait, so we've lost agents? Okay. Diverting soldiers in the Frostbacks. This is an hour for Josephine and 48 minutes for Cullen. Okay, the rewards are Maker's Bride Cameo. Unlocks War Table operations thanks from a Chantry's sister. This operation leads to an additional 60 influence and gold. Cullen, 60 influence. Unlocks War Table operation Pursuit through the mountains. This operation leads to an additional 60 influence and the Masterwork inscribed one-hand haft schematic. Harsh reality. Commander, we were still able to track down the Red Templars and put an end to their activities. We supplied their former prisoners so they might make their way home. From Mother Giselle. We will conduct prayers for our soldiers and the kind sisters who lost their way through the frostback. May they find peace in the Maker's right hand. Man. Okay. Pursuit through the mountains. I closed my phone. Yeah, that was a tough call, but I'm okay with it. Okay, so this takes 3 hours and 12 minutes for Leliana and 4 for Cullen. Both advisors get the same response, it looks like, and 60 influence. So either is good. Commander, we were able to uncover information on the routes the Red Templars use in the Frostbacks. How should we proceed? Wait until they make camp. Assassins can eliminate any sentries, allowing our soldiers to strike while the Templars' guard is down. Set up an ambush. We can block their path while archers lie in wait above. I love Leliana's approach. Let's do it.
Let's see what we have.
Commander, we caught the Red Templars off guard. They put up a fight, but the Inquisition proved more than they could handle. I feel bad, but we had to do what we had to do. Okay. Red Jenny attends a party. Oh, great. I can't wait. Okay. Now we're in 36 minutes for Josephine, 2 hours for everyone else. Rewards seem to be the same. So gold, 75 to 120. Sarah slightly approves. Unlocks War Table Operation, Red Jenny, and the Bad Goods. Once the Inquisition reaches influence level of 5 and captured at least one keep. Well, that would be me. Surely the Inquisitor cannot be part of such things. It seems a base prank to intentionally disrupt such an affair. A memo from Josephine written on a letter from Sarah. This guy is a special prick, swats people around, thinks his sovereigns pay for it, embarrasses him at his own party, and is... Okay, sure, whatever. The report is scandalous. A dowager threw a pie. Red Jenny is somehow credited, but we have received a number of keys to caches of smuggled goods. None of the nobility are objecting. At least they be forced to claim it is theirs. Okay. There it is. Now we're in 36 minutes for Josephine and 2 hours for everybody else. Rewards are the same. So Amulet of Power for Sarah. Sarah slightly approves and unlocks another one. So we're going to go with this. The caravan spotted by Sarah's friends was abandoned after our offer to buy it. There is no documentation to show who arranged it. It appears our scrutiny was enough to scare them off. Okay. Trust. Let's see what this is. Trust. 4 hours for Josephine and Leliana, 3 hours and 12 minutes for Cullen. Josephine and Cullen get the same report, and Sister Leliana does something different. Josephine and Cullen only get 30 influence, and Leliana gets 20 influence in Enchanted Staff Grip. Okay, we're doing the Chantry a favor. A look at these documents seems a fair payment. Let's do it, Leliana.
Let's see what we have.
Documents containing the Divine's right and left hands, along with information on Venatori. I trust you are satisfied. Sure. Rescue the spy. Oh, right. I remember this one. Okay. 20 minutes for Josephine and Cullen. 16 for Leliana. Josephine and Cullen. 30 influence. The spy is discovered. 60 influence for Leliana. Nobility and Van Sheven have caught Miller, an Inquisition spy. She has tricked them into thinking she's a bard from the Orlesian court, but the deception will only last so long. Extract her before her captors learn who she is and demand a ransom. An Inquisition or execution. Investigation or an execution. So the spy is discovered if we send either of them.
Inquisitor.
Miller is free and little worse for wear. Best of all, by escaping on her own, Miller preserved the secret of her connection to the Inquisition. Her adventure has given her quite the motivation to prove herself. If she learns from it, I feel her future work will be exceptional. Okay. So I get it. Her cover would have been blown and she never would have been able to be a decent person for us. Decent spy in the future for us. Okay, anything else? Got this back out real quick. So I can get all the stupid messages out of the way in case there's a cutscene. We'll go ahead and go to the Western Approach and see what we can do for the Grey Wardens. Sorry, my brain just went like, I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot. Oh, wait, we got to sit in judgment. I forgot. There's one more thing we have to do. We got to sit in judgment of the mayor. Okay. Got him. Let's go sit in judgment real quick. I forgot about this.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Ooh, I just saw something that I need to do.
You lied for 10 years about your crime, then fled after confessing your guilt. For avoiding justice, you are exiled from Ferelden. I doubt the Crown will disagree.
I knew your coming meant the end, one way or another.
Okay, so there's that. Now, let's actually load. I'm glad I saved right before I did this. Because I just looked, and apparently the quest Here Lies the Abyss, which is what we're going to be doing for the Wardens. If we finish that, we can give him over to the Grey Wardens. So let's do that. And then we'll come back and see it that way. Go ahead and go to the Western Approach. Here Lies the Abyss. So that's the one I'm doing now. I obviously have to take... I don't have to take them, but I am going to take them. This is Shards in the Hinterland. Trouble with Darkspawn. I think I've got this where I can actually do stuff now. Okay, we'll go here. That's fine. New Blackwall. Let's take Varric and her real quick. Vivian, so we can get that quest taken care of over there. I would like to get off. Thank you all. Let's break this red lyrium. Vivian, darling, get out of the way. Agent Warden in a logbook. So close. We nearly reached him. Made it down to what looked like the Dwarven Tig, where the song was actually audible. Real and thrumming through the air, not just in our heads. It rattled through the lyrium pillars and shook the earth beneath our feet to its dreadful tempo. We lost 30 men in the last cave-in, and the Warden Commander is abandoning the mission. I tried to argue for one last push, but the rock is too unstable down there. We'll have to find another archdemon somewhere more solid. We'll just get another one, that's fine. Sounds like a dragon. Another quarry.
Good find.
Why do you want me so bad, man? And Barghest is like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. The top of this one too? That's silly. Oh, bottle of Thetis. Vintage Warden Jern. Smash when dead. Well, seems like I'm just collecting them, so sorry. Oh, he wasn't with me, that's right.
Good. Whatever's happening has already started. We saw lights coming from the tower.
It has to be blood magic. I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
The seriousness of all situations is undermined by a giant wheel of cheese.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you. Inquisitor! What an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Adamant of Virantium, at your service.
You're no warden, mage.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
Wardens, this man is lying to you. He serves an ancient Tevinter Magister who wants to unleash a blight.
That's a very serious accusation. Let's see what the Wardens think. Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
Corypheus controls them.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
In desperation, they turned to the Imperium.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. I was shown that back at the Seeker Fortress.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when dark spawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah! Kill them!
They refused to listen to reason.
As you feared, the mages who completed the ritual are under the thrall of Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Adamant lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
Despite their lack of wisdom, they acted out of necessity.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
In the direction Eremon fled, the only structure of note is an abandoned Warden fortress, Adamant. I suspect we'll find the Wardens there. I suppose it's fortunate a friend once gave me some old maps.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Okay. I gotta go one more place, it looks like. I don't trust the Witchell Claire is talking about. Okay. Whoa, wait. I see the bottle. Vintage. Warden Eval Lol. Griffin Wing Ale. Okay, good. Thought it said Griffin Wine Ale, which I don't know. Be good. It's like, where's this landmark? It's over here, though. Oh, I actually passed it. What this exclamation point is. Is it not this guy?
Inquisitor.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Carry on, Captain.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another in here, man. Come on. Okay, let's go deal with these darkspawn, I think. Seems rather prudent. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's just go ahead and deal with Adamant real quick. I think I'm gonna have to unlock it from, yeah, the war table. We'll make this episode about saving the Grey Wardens. The next one will be a series of just completing side quests and side areas. They get much smaller than the hinterlands. Like, everyone else is smaller, but yeah. And we'll tackle some of that stuff too once we get towards the end of the actual game. Kind of like the prep before the final fight. So we can get level ups and all that stuff. That's also what I'll potentially do, the DLC. But yeah, that's a big if. It's a big ask for me. Oh, something's gone on in here.
Has no one's... Inquisitor, is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago, we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
Not pain, it's more like my nerves go on fire.
It sounds most unpleasant.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. Hawkenberg.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
Wise words, Hawk.
I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I know. Normally by now I've done the formal event first and gotten the Warden second. But I feel like this was a better choice and a better way to go. So this should be Adamant, is that? Wait. No, this is Adamant. Here lies.
Crestwood has had no further trouble with the undead.
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
And the bad news?
Armand called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons?
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Let's do this. I'm glad I've been gaining so much power. Well, I think this has to be our typical Iron Bull, Blackwall, and Varric. I could use Cassandra, but I think I think having two shields would be a bit much. So yeah, we'll stick with our typical party for now. After this, though, Blackwall, I'm going to replace with Cassandra.
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Loghain will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Yes, sir. All right, we gotta level up Solus real quick. Oh, he only needs one? Oh, yeah. He's a Rift Mage. That's my second option, is the Rift Mage. Oh, no, I gave him some good stuff. What about weapon, though? He can't use that, but this will be good. Yeah. Just love that wheel of cheese, man. What a weapon. What a tool. What a thing to find. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Save the Wardens. Ow!
Can't you see? This is madness! No, you! They're enslaved! Keep your distance!
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must. Well spoken. Look forward to killing more Wardens.
Me neither. I didn't want to kill any to begin with. They're very insistent. Okay, let's take that. Let's get up there to the ramparts, the battlements. Okay. I seem to have missed something, but it's fine. Varric appears to have some stabbiness going on. Yeah, that is cold joining us every now and then. Optional, clear siege points.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Is that one?
We're clear.
Let's get to the next one.
Someday soon the dawn will come. There's a song going on. Just in case you guys are wondering, you know, whatever. It wasn't me that I played a soundtrack. What? Oh, the supply cache. Okay.
For the Inquisition!
For the Inquisition! Darn it. Stop it.
I thought your men could use some help up here.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
Stay with my forces. And the last siege point's over here.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
Hurry! Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
Too long to read. I got stuff to do. There's nothing up there. I've already checked in the previous walkthrough. I mean, attempted recording. Shield of the Anointed. Well, I mean, but he's got a Wheel of Destiny. I guess I'll look. Yeah, no, cheese is better than that bloody thing.
Saved a lot of lives on the battlefield.
Some of the recruits listen to reason.
Commander Cullen will hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Forces are ready when you are.
Alright, let's do this.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel! If you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Adamant wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he takes your mage's minds for his real master, Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I betrayed the Wardens once and it cost me everything. Are you mad enough to think I'd do it again?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you.
Inquisitor!
Yeah, help me! Alright, Solus. Do your job, man. Keep us safe. Oh, God. Why would you go there? Well, this is bullcrap. We walk? What are you killing all of? Oh, geez, how do I get up there? My people are getting their butts kicked. Is there a dragon attacking me? Come on down, dragon. My fighting's fine. Dragon's just slowly attacking me periodically. Oh, wait. Before I go where I'm supposed to, is this actually Pursue Carrel? Pursue Gargamel. He's dropping little weakness bombs on me. Oh, okay, there she goes. I'm pursuing her, but I'm not actually, like, fighting her anymore. She changed her mind pretty quick. Get out of here, guys. Go. I mean, officially, we still need a warden to kill the archdemon, though.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch.
Ooh.
All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
Oh! Well, that's not good.
In war, victory. In peace, vigilance.
No run back. Low gain. Saved by the Fade.
What happened? We were falling.
Well, this is trippy.
Is this... Are we dead?
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This is incredible.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here, physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this.
Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eremond was using. And there could be others.
In the real world, the rift producing the demons was nearby in the main hall. Can we return to the world through that?
It sounds like our best option. There, let's go.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Right. You like it here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, literally.
Solus, you're the expert on this place. Anything helpful?
The Fade is shaped by intent and emotion. Remain focused, and it will lead you where you wish to go. The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Thanks, Solus. Okay. The Pilgrim. I came to the Temple of Sacred Ashes with the faithful. Ready to help the Conclave, I prayed to the Maker for peace, but the mountain shook and fell and buried me. Alone in the darkness, my legs crushed. I cried in fear of a world with no Maker, fading in and out of dreams of monsters inside the black. Liked my final words. Let me go to the Maker without the terrors of darkness confounding me.
Let's look around.
I'm surprised Solus didn't approve of me doing that. Oh yeah, it's the supply cache. That I'm okay with. Hastily written note. Maker, give me strength. When the Darkspawn came to Dinnerum, I wept so hard that I could not see, but still I fought for you. When demons poured from the sky, where the Temple of Sacred Ashes used to stand. My hands shook so badly that I could not aim my bow, but still I fought for you. When Corypheus and his archdemon destroyed Haven and killed my friends, I screamed until I had no voice, but still I fought for you. They are sending me to attack Adamant. They say the fortress is defended by an army of demons, and the odds are grim. We cannot win, but our distraction, our sacrifice, may give the important people the chance to do what is necessary. My stomach is knotted, and I see dead friends from old battles reaching out for me every time I close my eyes. I am so afraid, Maker, but still, I will fight for you. Okay, so this is the right way to go. And I know there's like bonuses, like a few places to complete these like little mini quests. I guess they are. They're like quests. So we'll see if we can do those first and then go the right way. There should be another one down here somewhere. Okay, we're just getting +1 magic for this. That's cool. Here lies the abyss. Wait, is there something down here? Ooh. I once studied the Fade as a scholar, dissecting it. As a child, might a rat or a frog. I was young and craved the power conquering the Fade could bring. I tried in vain to chart its path, and when that failed, I attempted to secure them. In my arrogance, I struggled against the Fade's very nature. How does one bend down a dream? How can one control a thought so that it might travel always the same course from the concept to completion? Only when I let go of my desires and humbled myself was the Fade open to me. The spirits came and took it upon themselves to be my guides, my lanterns in the darkness. In their command, the paths grew still, and I could walk them again and again. I was shown vast oceans containing not water but memories drawn from the minds of dreamers. I drifted through frozen moments, like paintings, perfect in each detail. As I explored this vast realm, the spirits kept darker things at bay. I came to trust them, even love them, and I saw my own love reflected in them. To know the Fade, one cannot seek to master it. The Fade is the master, the teacher. We are merely apprentices. Huh. Okay. It's gonna be another long episode, but we're saving the Grey Wardens. Worth it.
Impossible.
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. From the little I remember of what happened at Haven, I thought you were dead.
It can't be the Divine. It's most likely a demon.
You think my survival impossible, yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Surely you can understand our concerns and explain what you are.
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
No, I don't.
The memories you have lost were taken by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? It's work.
And perhaps I owe this nightmare a visit.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles.
Okay.
Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads.
I'm sorry.
The nightmare has fed well.
Well, Dak Prescott and slid into the end zone in the last 2 minutes, but didn't pay attention to the damn clock. Didn't realize the play clock had run out. Did he ever run a 2-minute drill before, ever in his life?
Apparently not.
He is a junior in college.
Can you help us
like
get out of the
third
Fade?
best recruit in the
That
country
is why
this
I
senior
found
year.
you.
You're
When
telling
you
me he's
entered the
never run a
Fade at
2-minute
Heaven,
drill ever.
the demon took a
Ever in his
part
life.
of you.
Probably not.
Before you do anything else, you must recover it.
So we lost because our
These are your
quarterback's an
memories, Inquisitor.
That's right. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I truthfully don't think it's going to affect rankings that much because both teams. It was back and forth the entire game.
Yeah.
And they're the number 2 and 3 teams in the country. I think all that's going to happen is
They're going to flop.
Ohio State's going to be number 3, Oregon's going to be number 2.
Yeah. Alright, Ranger, cut the shit out. Find the that. Okay, sorry. Well, yeah, see, this won't be a 3-day thing for me. Started today, it'll be you'll get a lot of things. Get some air in here. Holy cow. Editor AJ. So sorry, my guy. Lots to edit there. At least 10 minutes. It's okay. What's another 10 minutes? Editor AJ, I'm back. I'm gonna clap. There. A really loud pop will tell you that I'm back. That's where you can cut back in. Thanks, Editor AJ. You're the man. Wanted to say goodnight to the fam jam. God. I forgot what was happening. I'm dying.
Done and done.
Run while you can! Warn them!
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Oh, real quick, before we get too far. There's something very important I should mention. If you guys did not play the original games and have a save file that included Logain in here, you're going to actually have a warden named Stroud as your character. I just thought about it. I've always had Logain because that's how I ended the first game. But it's a guy named Stroud who has a killer mustache. He'll be joining you for this. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Also, if you bring Cassandra for this, you do get some good bonuses because she gets to talk to the Divine and all that. But I think this is still the better crew to bring in.
Now is the hour of our victory.
Why are you doing this? You, of all people!
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
What's going on here?
So Andraste didn't bestow her mark upon you. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
So this is what? An accident? A random ricochet in the middle of a fight?
And if it was?
If it was, then neither the Maker nor Andraste were in any way involved in this. I'm just...
If you believe in the Maker, then you believe he made this world, and everything in it, including your accident. And if you do not, then nothing has changed. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Is there a problem, Hawk?
Those were Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
Corypheus had clearly taken the Warden's minds. You yourself have seen them do this. In any case, we can deal with that after we escape.
Oh, I intend to.
Oh, calm yourself, Hawk. You've done some questionable things.
You think that was really her?
We have survived in the Fade physically, Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
Whether she's a spirit or a demon, she wishes to help us. For the moment, at least.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories. That's low, even for a demon.
Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After its corruption of the Wardens, I'll see it pay.
Idiot. So stupid. Alright, what is this? Oh god, it's so long. Sora. Alright. Son, by the time you read this, the Darkspawn poison will have claimed me. We gave all at Starkhaven. We bought time for the Wardens to slay the Archdemon. But when I smelled the corruption in my wound, I knew I would not live to see you again. Brias will want men to search the battlefield. He sees Starkhaven as a rising to greatness, and the weapon of 100 dead Grey Wardens lying unclaimed on the ground will help him conquer the free marches. You must refuse. The battlefield is soaked in poison, and no speech, no bullying, no taunt about cowardice can change that. Anything that roams that battlefield now will die. Stall him however you must, and watch for the crows. The birds have a good sense to fear the blight. When you see them gather, then you will know that the poison is gone and it's safe to search the battlefield for trinkets to satisfy Frias. I will not be here to guide you, son, so you must learn from the crows. They watch patiently, and they let their fear keep them alive. Please, I beg you, watch the crows and do the same. There's little that I'll read all of, but in this section of the Fade, it's worth it to kind of go through that stuff. It gives you a lot more backstory of what's going on and the world around it and what the Fade is, since the Fade is really what this whole game and this section is about.
We have a visitor. Some foolish little boy comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from his shoulder. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears is me. But you are a guest here in my home, so by all means let me return what you have forgotten.
I expected worse.
These are but minor servants of the nightmare.
Move it!
Pity.
Flowers. Examine. What is this? Claws of Dumont. Good lord, this is long. I don't know that I'll read this one. Words somehow preserved in blood with the statue's face. Let's see. So long, though. Master unveiled a new altar. It stands higher than a human, like a great statue, and great spikes jut out from its length. Hungry for blood, Master calls it the Claw of Dumont, and says that the altar will help bring Tevinter to glory. I praised it, as was expected, and Master smiled. It was good to see him smile again. He's been fearful of late, vexed by the loss of followers. He has met with the other priest, and in secret, I have heard them discussing ways to return the people of Tevinter to the ways of the old gods, as is only just. He spoke to me later in the day and asked that I call him Corypheus, as it was the name he would take for himself after a ritual. Master, now Corypheus, told me that my people, the elves of old, were tied to the Fade, and that in order to carry out the will of Dumont, he would need to call upon the magic that lives in our blood. Corypheus told me to gather all of the elven servants and bring them to the western hall of our home at midnight. That is the hall where the Claw of Adamant is now kept. There are shackles across the top of the great altar, and pools lined with runes beneath the claws. I have sent my wife and children away, but have not warned the others. A few I may save. If I tried to save us all, we would only be killed in some other way, and others would die in our place. Master once laughed and joked. He could be stern, but he was not a cruel man. The weakening of the temples brought fear into his heart, and that fear has changed him. The cuts upon his arms are deeper and longer, where he used his blood magic more often. He speaks to his wife little. He listens only to the voices in his dreams. It's almost midnight. The Claw of Adamant, great and spiked and merciless, is all my mind can see. I must gather the others. My family is safe. Corypheus will take me, but not those I love. I mean, that's deep. And worth having read. I'll give it that. Okay, so here's this one. Fears of Dreamers. The Freeholder. I watched the Blight take my land. I had nowhere to go. I tended the fields as I had. Even as my flock died, my family sickened. My body racked by pains and chills. I saw too late their poison that had crept into my land. In my fever dreams, the sickness covered this whole world, and I wept in fear for the family I killed with my foolish pride. Show me that this world survives. Show me the poison does not take everything. Apparently flowers are the thing that shows him that. That's good. Glad to help. So there are 3 more of those somewhere. I think I'm going the wrong way. Did I come from that way? No, okay, I'm going the right way. I knew what I was doing. Why didn't you guys tell me? Wait a second, how did I get up here? Okay, that way. Willy go. A mirror. Dexterity +1. And a world.
Watch out! I don't know what those are, but they're coming our way.
They look like spiders. They're the spiders from the beginning of the game. You guys might remember them. They were very creepy. They were chasing after me. Like fade spiders, I guess? I don't know.
I'm not familiar with this.
They think they... How long is this one? Oh my god. Okay. They think they own us. They decide whether we live or die. They sit there smug in their armor, ready to cut off our heads for the slightest transgression, as though we don't strive every day to stay sane, to keep the demons away. They can't control us any longer. I won't go back to the circle, not ever. I thought about it last night, being back in the tower, their eyes on me, and all of it came back, all the years. Head down, don't clench your fingers, be a good mage, and be a quiet mage. And I realized I don't want to make peace with the Templars. I want them to burn. I want it so badly that the bed caught fire and wouldn't go out until Vanny iced it all over. It's still there inside me. I want them to feel the fear they made me feel. I want them to know what it's like. We're leaving for the Conclave in a few hours. If those bastards so much as blink the wrong way, I'll let them see what an apostate looks like. That guy was a jerk. I think this is the...
Perhaps I
wrong way to go.
Should be afraid. Facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a Warden's strength, beast.
Ow. Okay, let's see real quick. Okay, so this is just something else. Oh my god. What is setting me on fire?
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the red lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Just keep talking, just keep talking. What do? We talk. Cunning +1. Okay. I think it was worth a little detour for that. Well, okay, maybe not. Not more fighting. Oh god, cut this out, editor AJ.
Döth ma Herelan. Mabanal inasalin. Marsolamas ina Martin.
Bonal Nadas.
Right. What he said. I don't speak Elven. I wonder if you were an Elvish Inquisitioner, you'd be able to hear that.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk? Did you think anything you ever did mattered? You couldn't even save your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Isabella is going to die, just like your family.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And they take the form of spiders. Something so many fear.
Spiders? That is not what I saw.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
Wonderful.
The birth of fear. You are too young to worry, so my child, write your worries down here. All your fears are smaller once you have defined them. What if Darkspawn come back? Father said one day he'll die. Darkspawn underground, Darkspawn under our house, Darkspawn coming up from the basement. The sun will die. Black bits on bread could be blight. Getting sick and dying from blight. Grey Warden's coming to take Father. Go back. Father dying, fighting Darkspawn. Dark patch on Father's arm that he hides from Mother. Father says he hears music. Sounds like Father shouldn't have been having kids as a Grey Warden. I mean, as far as I'm aware that, well, no, I think I'm thinking of The Witcher. Makes them sterile.
The nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment, it grows stronger. We cannot tarry long.
So, can you tell me what you are?
I told you. I am helping you.
Yes, but are you her? Or some kind of Fade remnant of her? Or a spirit imitating her?
Our world is never that simple. What if the answer is none of those things? Or all of them? I am what the Maker made me. The question is, are you what the Maker made you, Inquisitor?
I was meant to become the Inquisitor.
But what is the Inquisitor? And how will it change the world? You believe in your purpose, and that is good. That is your power.
You still haven't answered my question. What are you?
I am what you see. All other answers rest in you.
We should keep moving.
Lunetta. The branch is sealed. Sorry, the breach is sealed. War between the Templars and the Mages is finally over. All our fear and terror is finally ending as order returned to the world. I wish you could see the people celebrating at Haven. It is everything you would have wanted when you left for the Conclave. I will make your sacrifice a worthy one. What we do here with this fledgling Inquisition will shape all of Thedas. I will make you proud. Your flame will burn forever as a beacon of hope. Something is happening. The ground is shaking. The soldiers are running to the gates. Rest well at the Maker's side, my daughter. I will sing your memory again soon. Take this, you burning butthead. Ow! Always. Okay, here, follow me. Ow! Why? That was a good memory. I remember that scream. Ah!
Go!
A letter and a child, simple writing. The door is open. Mother said to run. She said the Darkspawn were coming. She wanted me to go. The door is open. It was closed when I left. She said she would be right behind me. She said not to come back no matter what. The lamps are lit all over the village, even during the day, to see through the smoke. Mother should be here by now, but the door is open. I'm going to look inside. Wait, what is this? Fears of the Dreamers, the Grey Warden. I joined the Wardens to serve in glory. No blade could touch me, nor any claw pierce my armor. Still, I was fated by joining to die. Alone in the deep roads, the calling in my mind, I sat by the last campfire I would see, allowing myself one last night of terror, and cursed the fate that brought me here. Let it be my choice to have served and died. Let it be nobility, rather than the dread hand of fate. Destroy my destiny, and let this be my decision. Whatever you say, boss.
Keep running!
Breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demon!
Keep running!
Ah! Go!
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade. It was the Divine behind me. And then you... she died.
Yes.
We've been following a demon, then.
I think we all knew that was the case, Warden.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
Are you a memory of the divine? A reflection?
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
Corypheus controlled them. We've discussed this already. This spirit has no further revelations. We should work on getting back to Adamant alive.
Yes, Adamant, where the Inquisition faces an army of demons raised by the Wardens.
I see. Atrocities are your purview alone. You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. Even without the influence of Corypheus, the Wardens go too far. They need to be checked.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
Sweet Maker, could both of you please shut up? We can argue once we've escaped from the giant fear demon.
Inquisitor?
Oh no.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up! I'm with you.
Come, real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
Way to destroy destiny.
Cairn Logan McTeer, the brilliant commander. Pity the one time you tried to rule, you failed so miserably. You had to be beaten, humiliated, lest you destroy your own country. You even doomed the Wardens by bringing the Inquisitor down on them. You destroy everything yourself.
That all you've got? It's nothing I've not said to myself.
In a world surrounded by water. Sorry.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
We are here. We are weighted. We have slept. We are sundered. We are crippled. We are polluted. We endure. We wait. We have found that dreams again we will awaken. Hey. What do you think? Goodbye. Once more into the breach, my friends. Wait. Which, what is this? Should I go up here? Is this the right way? Is it the wrong way? Can anyone tell me? Does anyone know? Everything seems to be down there, so maybe this is the wrong way, and we'll find something else. Let me save before I go the wrong way. The right way. It makes sense. A stuffed animal. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains, and my feet hurt. But Mama says to hush, that others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to make Mama cry again. I miss Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. Oh, what a sweet baby. Sweet kid. Too bad, clearly they are dead. Or I guess it could just be their fear. It doesn't necessarily mean that they've passed. Their fear has just found its way into Fear's lair. Something else that is feeding on. Ow! Okay, so this seems like the right way. Let's go back down this way. I don't know if going this way will actually trigger, or if like this is cut off from over there. We'll find out soon enough. Investigate. What? Move it. Okay. Move, guys, for real. Move it! Nope. Okay, it's there. Uh-huh, there. Uh-huh, there. Nope. Dude, for real, guys. You do not have to be on top of... Okay. Everyone. Hold. 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 Get away from me. Oh wait, what was it? It was the middle one. That's right. Okay, cool. Eventually they follow again, I think. Next battle will be really rough. No, they did. No, good. Getting lots of lag. Stuff is spawning. The devils are here. Examine. What we got?
Things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there.
It is simple to say that the laws of nature do not apply in the Fade. But while traveling in the Fade is often confusing for mages, it is rarely so chaotic as to defy description. In fact, while the placement of items may seem random, those items usually operate as we would expect them to in the real world. A book opens to show pages, although the pages may be blank or lined with gibberish. A pen and ink, let a user write, though the pen may write on its own, and the inkwell never runs dry. Those items that float usually hover at the relative height where they would have sat had the objects meant to support them existed. Candles suspended in the air as though held by a phantom candlestick, for example. Why are the laws of the Maker bent, but not fully broken? Why does the book not turn into a dragon, or a statue explode into countless shards of energy? The answer, I believe, lies in the fact that the items we see in the Fade were most often made by the hands of men. A statue is a created thing. The mortal hands that shaped it gave it purpose, and it knows what it is meant to do. The objects that strain against the laws of nature are ironically those that are more natural themselves. Great stone, for example, hang in the sky. No hand has ever touched them. No mortal mind shaped them to purpose. I suspect, though, we may never know that if dwarves dreamt and shaped the Fade with their own perceptions, the rocks would not float.
Or maybe it's best we never find out.
Oh, blue vitriol. Ow, ow! Why? Ow. Where'd he go? Finally hit him. Okay, so this is the last Dreamer thing down here.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Okay, let's see what they need. Scholar. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. If it could not die, I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save the world. I slept in fear, with no solution, knowing that only that the blight the Magisters had brought would destroy everything, but because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the Archdemon. Show me what I need to save my world. You know what you need? Nothing. I'll do it for you. Goodbye. Vial of Darkspawn. Solus dying alone. Sarah, the Nothing. Dorian, temptation. Cassandra, helplessness. Blackwall, himself. Varric, becoming his parents. So this is what they fear. Vivian, irrelevance. Blackwall, or Iron Bull, madness. Anyone else? Cole, despair. Okay, let's go show this Grey Warden how to end the blight. He has to drink Darkspawn blood and die killing it. Take this, Deep Stalker. +1 strength. Man. Okay. Oh, I can't switch over the Hawk. I thought it was one of the characters I could switch over to.
Look!
Ah, who cares? It's just gonna be a random piece of treasure. What am I looking at? Did you guys know that we're protecting whatever face is, the Baker? Divine Justinia? I didn't. But we seem to have won. Oh, wait. Oops.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Yes, ma'am.
The rift! We're almost there.
Great, Hawk. Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
If you would, please tell Leliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
You cannot stand against me.
I can do whatever I want, man.
For victory!
You will die in agony.
Oh, there he is. I didn't even see him over there. What the crap? I wonder if this will work on him. Damn.
I grow fat on your fear.
Stay strong!
You are nothing.
That was easy enough.
We need to clear a path! Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Warden's made this mistake. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Logain. Fight well. You will not die while I draw breath.
For the Warden!
It is the most fitting ending for Logain that you could ever give him. I don't know about Stroud. He seems like a pretty cool character. I've never really used him a whole lot, but he seems like he may be worth saving if you want to sacrifice Hawk and you haven't played the second game. But Hawk is such a great character, and the second game is amazing. And I will always pick the Warden to sacrifice himself for the Wardens. Just so you guys know. And I'm sorry, we're coming up on the end. So this episode's very long. I apologize.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free, and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker.
They need something to believe in.
They do indeed.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Loghain?
Warden Loghain died striking a blow against the servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Loghain died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Good luck, Inquisitor. It's been an honor. And take care of Varric for me.
He's here, you can say goodbye, you know. Whatever. Got a lot of disapproval for that, but a lot of people are okay with it too. It's an institution, and even though they're susceptible, they're still worth saving and worth having in case the Blight does come back in the next game, let's say. I don't know what's going to happen in the next game, but, you know, just in case.
Hawk sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread the word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine, and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
I think I made the right call there. I forgot that could be part of the softening of Leliana, but we'll explore that later in the next one. I didn't want to jump into the next main mission right away. I may do some exploration and gathering of points and stuff off camera. I'm starting to realize a lot of the locations and stuff that I have unlocked, you guys probably won't need to see, like holding the mire, and there's other places here in Orlais that I'll have to deal with. They may not be good. I mean, it's just more content, and I don't know if I want to put that in there, but it's good to get, and I'll show sort of the aftermath of it, but I'm still toying with that concept, because otherwise it's going to be a whole bunch of Hinterland videos, like me going through and doing everything, and that's a lot to edit for me, so I'll think about it, but for now, thank you guys so much for helping me for sticking with me and watching this stuff. I really appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the series, please do me a favor. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know how you're liking it, and if you guys find any cool mods that I should try instead. I'm not doing any Frosty mods, only DAI mods, so I can't do Frosty. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. For now, I'm going to bed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.